What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to the DDT Football Podcast, man. Got Dio in the building, back in the building. And we got Dave, man. Mr. Controversial down there. Got Mr. Controversial down there, man.
What's up? What up? What up? What
We got
up?
Cowboy Corn in the building. I know we coming. I apologize for our tardiness. We won't blame nobody. We'll just leave it like that. I apologize for our tardiness. We're all by the bullet this time. All right, we're gonna get to this. We're gonna waste too much time, man. We're gonna recap week 2. Before we recap week 2, a lot of things that went down in the National Football League as of late. Running backs are just getting hurt left and right. One of them had the most gruesome injury you've probably seen in a while. That was disgusting. President Nick Chubb. What are our thoughts on all these running backs getting hurt, man? Aaron Jones missed week 2 with a hamstring. Saquon Barkley gets hurt. He's out 3 to 4 weeks with whatever they got going on with him. Nick Chubb is probably out for to the middle of next year. What the hell he got going on? What are thoughts on these running back injuries? I'll start with Dave and then Dio. All right, Dio. He I don't know where he went, but go ahead.
These running back injuries are proving that the owners are right and that it's really devaluing the running back position, because you can find a running back out in the street to replace them and still won't get paid. But the difference is Nick Chubb is Cleveland's best offensive player. There's levels to this. He's their best offensive player. Saquon Barkley, he's the Giants' best offensive player. Aaron Jones, he is the Packers' best offensive player. Look at the Packers' offense on Sunday without him. Like, when you have an elite running back and he's your best offensive player, you have to pay him. You have to pay. Your offense is better when you have an elite running back. Like, look at the Cowboys. They paid Zeke before Zeke got bad. They paid Zeke before Zeke started to decline. And now they got Tony Pollard. I hope Tony Pollard gets his money, but the Cowboys are probably going to use them up like they always do and then draft another running back. But it shows these injuries that's happening with running backs is showing you that they're devaluing running back, that the running back should get paid before he gets hurt. Hell, Austin Eckler's going to be missing a couple more games. They don't have no timetable for his return. So it's important for running backs to get their money early, because if they don't get their money early, now they're not going to get it when they hit free agency, which sucks. So that's my opinion about it.
I can't disagree with that. You just stated. As for me, I just think it sucks for the running backs, man. They get their devalued. They think anyone could just come in and take their job, especially these elite dudes. Like JT ain't playing right now, and he might not even get moved anytime soon. Dalvin Cook had to switch teams because they devalued him. They thought Alexander Madison could do the same thing.
Which he can't.
Which he's not Dalvin Cook, obviously, if you saw these first 2 weeks of the season. Nick Chubb hurt. That sucks, man. Heal up, bro. That's just. Now, the Browns will be trash offensively now. I'm sorry. I don't think any running back's going to replace that type of production that Nick Chubb brought him. Saquon Barkley, he sucks that he got hurt as well. It just sucks for the running backs, man. They deserve to get paid, bro. Like, but I feel like the only dudes who are going to get paid is CMC, and that's it. Like, and Derrick Henry. That's not going to get paid. And it's not fair because the running back position is so dime a dozen that the elite ones don't get elite money. It just sucks, man. It's just trash. Dave, thoughts on the running back position, man? Stop leaving live.
My bad, y'all. It's that damn connection, man. But look, shout out to Nick Chubb, man. The injury bug is hitting these teams left and right so far this season, and it's only week 3. Big injuries like Aaron Rodgers turned his Achilles in week 1. Nick Chubb, with that gruesome injury from that helmet hit from Minka Fitzpatrick in week 2. You can tell yesterday that the Browns clearly missed him. So we had 10 rushes for 68 yards before he got hurt. So clearly he was their biggest performer. So they're definitely gonna miss him this season. But it's next man up. Injuries are part of the game. No excuses. Next man up.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to the week 2 slate, man. We're gonna breeze through this, man. We're gonna start with Packers Falcons. Falcons come on top 25-24 on a game-winning Young Ho Cool field goal.
Young boy, cool.
No way, cool, man. Cool. He too cool. He too cool. He too cool. Too cool. Too cool. He too cool. Quick thoughts on this game, y'all. I'm gonna waste too much time with this one.
Packers missed Aaron Jones. You can tell. Jordan Love, yes, he threw for 3 touchdowns, but he only threw for 151 yards. Mr. Ritter, Mr. Ritter, I apologize for criticizing you. You threw for over 120 yards against the Packers. You threw for 237 yards. Congratulations. I want you to do that every week for the rest of the season. Bijan was doing Bijan things, and it was good to see that Drake London and Kyle Pitts got more involved in the offense. Now Green Bay, they need back Aaron Jones badly. AJ Dillon, God bless him, he's not a lead running back. He's a
compliment to a lead running back.
He's a compliment to a lead running back. And then more importantly, the Packers need Christian Watson. They need Christian Watson back in the worst way. So, kudos to the Falcons. They're 2-0, but,
Is what it is.
Is what it is.
Ritter played well. Shout out to Desmond Ritter. Played well. Made some clutch bros. But Bijan's him, bro. This offense is going to go for Bijan and Tyler Algier. That's clear how it's about to go. If they don't run the ball well, I don't think Ritter's going to go out there go for 350, 4 touchdowns, no picks, something like that. But hey, they have a formula. They have an identity. Run the football first, go play action off of it, and Ritter just don't F it up. And I like that because it lets a young quarterback continue to grow. So
the Falcons had 45 carries for 211 yards.
That's
we have over 200 yards rushing. That's a recipe to win, but they
can't keep it up.
They can't keep this up. So,
yeah. Ritter might eventually it's gonna have to win a game with his arm, at least here and there. So. But good one by the Falcons. 2-0.
So Jordan Love the Packers clearly aren't missing Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love's been showing out, but you're absolutely right. They need Christian Watson and they definitely need Aaron Jones. But again, shout out to the Falcons. I ain't gonna say they ain't scrubs, but I mean they 2-0. Ain't nothing else you can say at this point. Shout out to the Packers. Y'all don't need Aaron Jones. Y'all need a team around Jordan Love. Period. This is Jordan Love's team. He's clearly made that point the past 2 weeks. But we'll see how he does the rest of the season. But I'm excited to see it.
Look good so far. Raiders, Bills. Raiders obliterate the Raiders. 3-10. Josh Allen, 274, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Diggs doing dig things. The Bills get another blowout. Get the 1-1 in the season. Quick thoughts.
Josh Jacobs is off to a rough start this year. Your man had 9 carries for -2 yards. The Raiders got to get that ground game running because without Josh Jacobs running that football like he was last year, they are not the same team that they are. And Jimmy Garoppolo, God bless him, he was terrible against the Bills. Devontae Adams got hurt in this game. But the Raiders, they need to get Josh Jacobs involved. They need to open some more holes for Josh Jacobs to run through. Pause. Now, as far as the Buffalo Bills, James Cook at 123 yards rushing. Buffalo's finding that balance. Josh Allen wasn't running a lot, but he was very efficient throwing the football. Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, Dalton Kincaid got their targets, and the Bills defense shut down the Raiders. That's what happened. That's basically what happened.
Completely agree with that. I know extra things to say about that.
Go ahead, Dave.
Raiders some shit. Porn star Jimmy needs a team not around him. He is not Patrick Mahomes. He is not Tom Brady. He is not any elite. Nowhere near the word elite. Anybody that even thought Jimmy Garoppolo was anywhere near elite needs to punch themselves in the face right now. With no running game. I mean, yeah, you have Devontae Adams, but who you got to open up the play action for Devontae Adams to make plays?
Desmond Ritter.
Like, get out of here. Like, get them out of here. The Bills definitely redeemed themselves from the Jets last week. But the Bills play like the team that we're used to seeing them be. Stephon Diggs got the ball when he got the ball. Josh Allen spread the ball out very well. He ran the ball when he needed to run the ball. They got back to playing Bills football, and the Raiders couldn't keep up. The Raiders are not a better team than the Bills, and the Bills did what they were supposed to do. Point blank, period, in the story.
All right, Ravens advanced to 2-0 on a 27-24 victory. Joe Burrow had a much better game in week 1. I tell you that one much, but still was not enough. I told y'all fools they were gonna go 0-2, and now they're 0-2 like they are almost every freaking year. And the Ravens advanced to 2-0. I'll give you my quick thoughts real quick. Joe Burrow had a nice game, nice bounce back game from last week. But they start off slow again. Offensively, they had a punt return. By the punt return to get things started for him, but it just wasn't enough. Lamar is still him. Shout out to Lamar. Zay Flowers still Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers don't Zay Flowers thing. Zay Flowers things. No JK, no problem. The Ravens are still. I don't know why people keep sleeping on Baltimore. They're not a good football team, bro. Stop playing with these boys, bro. Stop playing with these boys, bro. Put some respect on his name, bro. These niggas are a problem. Damn it. Chiefs, all you niggas beware. The Ravens are coming to destroy all of you. Have fun. I'm done. Bengals, get your act together for y'all before y'all miss the dance. Y'all don't punch our ticket. Stop playing out here. Get your act together, Cincinnati. Get your act together. Keep bullshit. Go ahead.
Mago?
Go ahead.
I didn't say Baltimore was some trash. I just said I don't believe in Lamar Jackson. I just believe he's very inconsistent. But he played. But I will give him, like I said, I'm not a hating person. I don't trash Lamar Jackson. I just call it how I see it. And yesterday he did very, very well. But the Bengals in trouble. Joe Burrow's hurt. He's gonna be out for they said like a couple, like 2-3 weeks, something like that. How long they say he's gonna be out?
They never said he. They didn't. They didn't say.
Oh, well. He again, the injury bug struck again. So Joe Burrow heal up quick.
If
But
he's
the
out
Bengals,
for longer than a week, they're screwed. Their season's over with. Nice knowing that.
The Bengals in trouble already 0-2. They in trouble. Joe Burrow's out. Oh, you might as well cancel Christmas now. Baltimore gave them the business. Shout out to Baltimore. They shocked me. I thought Joe Burrow was gonna get it together yesterday, but I mean not yesterday, on Sunday. But oh boy, it's a very dark day in Cincinnati.
Not only are the Bengals 0-2, they're 0-2 in their division. So they haven't even played the Steelers yet. So they're in trouble. And Burrow can't save him this time because of his calf. Now, if I'm the Bengals, I would just say let Burrow rest his calf. Don't risk him for popping his Achilles like Aaron Rodgers did. Just have him sit out, let him rest, get that calf ready. Because the man had a third gun on his calf when in the fourth quarter. Bro. Like, if I'm Zach Taylor, I would sit Joe Burrow out the next 3 games. I wouldn't bring Joe Burrow. Hell, I'll do you one better. I don't bring Joe Burrow back until after the bye week. So
They need Joe Burrow back like Sunday. They need him back now.
yeah, but if your quarterback, you have a messed up calf, and the calf injury is on his what? On his right leg or his left leg?
Left.
Man, there was a time in football where people play with broken bones, so I ain't even trying to hear that.
Okay, do you want your quarterback to play on a pop Achilles?
I mean, if I'm getting paid $275 million, I'm hey, throw a cast on that drain. I'm gonna stay in the pocket and just let air that drain out the field, or throw quick slants or something, get the ball out.
Yeah, and the way Joe Burrow's been throwing the football lately is not that calf injury is really affecting him.
That's not his fault. The offensive line needs to block for him. It's not his fault. He ain't got no O-line.
Joe Burrow got sacked one time.
It is not Joe Burrow's fault that the Cincinnati Bengals have O-line problems. Tony Romo had these same problems.
Okay, Joe Burrow was 27 of 41 for 222 yards, and you're telling me that is not his problem?
If you want to, I got better things to do with my money.
Hey, look, it is not all the quarterback's fault. The quarterback needs his players. The quarterback needs his teammates to step up. It is no different. Like I said, it's no different than the Tony Romo situation. Tony Romo had no O-line when he was playing.
Okay, let me see here. Joe Burrow threw for 82 yards last week against the Browns. This week he threw for 222 yards against the Ravens. He is probably dead last in passing yards this season. He's probably dead last in passing yards.
I am team Joe Burrow. I stand with Super Bowl Joe.
At the end of the day, Joe Burrow deserves some culpability because he didn't have a whole line. He didn't have an O-line his entire tenure in Cincinnati, and he was still one of the best quarterbacks in football. I'm tired of hearing the O-line stuff. I'd rather blame the injury than the O-line. I'm sorry. If he's just not healthy, he's just not healthy. He needs to go sit down somewhere. If he's not healthy, you don't need to be playing. Period. Because you're not helping your team playing at 7%. You're not winning games. You're
and not only that,
in your division. Season's pretty much over with. Like,
and not only that, if Joe Burrow's not healthy, guess who it hurts more? It hurts Jamar Chase. It hurts T. Higgins. It hurts Tyler Boyd. Jamar Chase has not had any production the first two games of the season. So yeah.
Well, who's Joe Burrow's backup?
Some dude named Jake Browning.
Who the hell is that?
Something we don't need to know about. Let's just move on, please. All right. The Sea Morons came into Detroit and took their luster. 37-21 on an overtime touchdown from one Tyler Lockett.
I'm disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed in the Lions.
Did we all pick Detroit?
Yes, we all picked Detroit. Disappointed in the Lions.
This
was a perfect opportunity to show the world that you are for real after beating the Kansas City Chiefs, and you let Seattle come into your house and beat you again.
They carrying their masculine.
Geno Smith threw for 328 yards on the Detroit Lions. He outplayed Jared Goff. Let's call it what it is. He outplayed Jared Goff. DK Metcalf had 75 yards receiving. Tyler Lockett had 59 yards receiving. Noah Fant had 56 yards receiving. Some dude named Kobe Parkinson had 41 yards receiving. Jackson Smith-Njigba has not been a factor yet, and yet you allowed the Seattle Seahawks to score 37 points. 37 points. Jared Goff threw his first interception since last year, and that went back for a pick six. Now, granted, David Montgomery got hurt. It's unfortunate he got hurt, but you know what this means, right? It's time for the Detroit Lions to take the goddamn training wheels off Jahmyr Gibbs and give him the goddamn football. So, but at the end of the day, This was a bad loss by the Detroit Lions. You can't allow the Seahawks to come to your house and beat you after you had 10 days off to prepare and you beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Does it hurt that CJ Gardner-Johnson tore his pec? No. But it doesn't make there's no excuses. There's no excuses. So it's a bad loss by the Lions. It's a bad loss. Me personally, it's a bad loss. You can't lose to the Seahawks at home. Y'all go ahead.
Oh, I want to shot Seattle on this game. Should pick Seattle. I think we hopped on the Geno's trash train a little too fast.
He played the Lions.
I mean, that same Lions defense held Patrick Mahomes in 20 points. I know about Travis Kelce. I know. Still, it's my homeboy. All right, it's my homeboy. But nonetheless, another shootout, another crazy game. Was I surprised Seattle won? No. I am disappointed in the Lions, though, because the Lions, you're supposed to kind of keep that momentum going from week one and beat the Seahawks, but this is what the Detroit Lions do, man. They have a couple games every year would disappoint you. You have some expectations for them to win, and they just fold. That's what Detroit do. That's what they do, man. That's what they do. So, no surprises. Shout out to Tyler Lockett for the game winner, though.
Even though Aiden Hutchinson got held, but that's none of my business.
Facts.
Don't you eat every day? Yeah, nigga. As long as you in my
Let me tell y'all something. I'm not even mad that the Lions lost this game. I'm not even mad. Because, I mean, Geno outplayed Jared Goff, but end of the day, Jared Goff got on his resume, he beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So end of the day, I give him a pass this week. I mean, yeah, the Lions got outplayed by the Seattle Seahawks, which is very shocking. But, I mean, the Lions are playing hard. The Lions are not a laughingstock anymore. So, I mean, yeah, they lost, but they definitely gonna bounce back. They definitely gonna be a problem this season.
Colts, Texans. CJ Stroud had the best game of his young career, but it was not enough as the Colts, without Anthony Richardson for most of the game, cruised to another victory versus the first victory of the season versus the 0-2 now Texans. Dial can go ahead and kick that one out. Kick that one off real quick. I'll go last.
The Colts defense dominated. The Colts ran the ball down the Texans' throat. Gardner Minshew managed the game after Anthony Richardson got concussed. And CJ Stroud is showing flashes that he can be a good, productive quarterback.
At least the Bengals do not look bad as the Steelers on offense. That's a team hard to watch.
We'll get to the Steelers later. But
I don't disagree with that, though. He had a good point.
Well, we'll get to the Steelers later. But outside of that, who cares about this game? These two teams are not that good. Somebody had to win, and the Colts won.
I completely agree with that. That's all I'm gonna say about that one, Dave.
About the Texans?
About the game in general. You thought the Colts, Texans don't matter?
Sorry. Shout out to Gardner Minshew. The Aaron
Minshew mania.
I didn't know Anthony Richardson get hurt because I didn't see the game, but Dial's right. CJ Stroud's definitely showing flashes of what he can be. He threw for damn near 400 yards. So, no picks. Got sacked 6 times. Offensive line got a pickup on it. End of the day, the Texans are not a better team than the Colts. I mean, the Texans are up and coming team. They're a rebuilding team still, in my opinion. The Texans got to add a little bit more pieces around CJ Stroud. Clearly, he's their starter. So it is what it is. CJ Stroud gets an actual team around him. The Texans could be a problem too. They already got a defense. They just need to work on their offense, and they be straight.
Shout out to the Colts defense for locking up Damian Pierce too. But yeah, still not believing the Lions. They start bumping Stoney Sky more on defense. Haywood could do that. A song, good point. Yeah, I can't refute that. But nonetheless, next game, the Kansas City Chiefs get their first victory in the season as they beat the Jaguars in a slobber-knocking fest of foolishness, 17-9. This game was fucking boring. Excuse my French.
You want a stat? You want a stat? Here's a stat. The Jacksonville Jaguars was 0-3 in the red zone.
That's just disgusting.
They were 0-2 on third down. I mean on fourth down.
Disgusting.
And they were 3-12 on third down. You're not winning no games if you can't convert in the red zone, fourth down, or third down. Trevor Lawrence, God bless him, he was terrible.
Yeah, he was horrible.
He was terrible. He threw for 216. He threw for 216 yards and on 41 attempts.
Did he turn the ball over?
No, he did not. Yes, he did. He fumbled the ball twice.
Oh yeah,
and he fumbled once. But
you can't turn the ball over. We're gonna bust your tail. If you cannot convert third or fourth downs, we're good. We're gonna beat you. If you can't convert the red zone, good, you're gonna lose.
And the Chiefs, and let's be real, the Chiefs were no better either. They were not that good offensively. They only scored 17
points.
You only scored 17 points. And and everybody's like, well, the Chiefs defense is good this year. Okay, and we're not there to watch.
You gotta eventually have to score points.
Yes. And look, and also Trevor Lawrence got sacked 4 times. He got sacked 4 times.
And Chris Jones had the game selling one too. Ah!
Yeah, Chris Jones had 1.5 sacks.
But
yeah, you win. You're not beating the Chiefs if you can't score 9. If you only score 9 points, you're just not.
You're not beating the Chiefs. Dave, quick thoughts.
The Kansas City Chiefs are in trouble. The Kansas City Chiefs are not the same Kansas City Chiefs that won that Super Bowl last year. I guess they suffering from that Super Bowl hangover or something. Travis Kelce only had 26 yards. He got a touchdown, but 9 targets, 4 catches. That's a problem. That is a problem. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they didn't miss him last week. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Patrick Mahomes. It's about them reworking his deal. He ain't getting $500 million. He getting $210 million now. So, but I would love them problems though.
Listen. The Chiefs won this game, and they turned the ball over 3 times. So
they're still in trouble. They're still in trouble.
What about the Jags? They blew a huge opportunity.
Oh, I ain't gonna say the Jags are trash, but they're not better than the Chiefs either. The Jags ain't no scrubs, but they not better than fucking Kansas City either.
The Chiefs will be fine. I'm not worried about you. Survive and advance. That's what this game is about. Winning while you're trying to find your identity. The Chiefs might be looking for a new identity. They might not be just dropping Mahomes back 100 times and throwing the ball. They might need to develop a daggone run game. And while they're trying to find out what it is, win football.
They actually have a run game. Pacheco had 70 yards rushing.
But it might be him carrying the ball 25 times and Mahomes going to play action fake off of it. We don't know. Right now, they need to figure out what they do best with the select players they have, with the crop of players they have on the roster. If they're winning while doing so, cool. That's all that matters. Survive and advance in that football league. A win's a win. The Bears suck as they lose to the Buccaneers, or can't call them Succaneers. They're 2-0. 27-17. Mike Evans had himself a ball game, over 170 yards receiving. Baker Mayfield shaking big, had himself a nice Sunday.
Tom, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't care about the Bucks. This is all about the Bears. This is all about the Bears. This
That's
is all
fine.
about.
I'll try to finish the summary.
Go ahead.
Shake and Bake had a good Sunday afternoon, and Justin Fields was absolutely dog crap. You may continue now.
Justin Fields was terrible this game. He was terrible.
Of dog crap. It was horrible.
He was terrible. He couldn't read the field. This is your third year in the league and you can't read the field, bro.
Time for Caleb Williams, bro.
I saw on ESPN today, whether it's today or yesterday, that the Chicago Bears ran the same screenplay 3 times, and the Bucs knew it. Come on, bro. Justin Fields, if you want to take that next step, you have to become a better passer. Like,
they miss it again.
His passer rating was 61. That's terrible. He threw for 211 yards. Majority of his yards went to DJ Moore. Outside of DJ Moore, who did he throw the ball to? They couldn't get a run game going. He
could have done Khalil Herbert, yeah, for sure.
Bro, the Bears are terrible. They're terrible. Like I'm literally looking at this. I'm like, why is Justin Fields not seeing the field? There was one play where he had two receivers wide open. He couldn't pull the trigger. What is he doing? Dave, take it away.
He won't be in the league much longer doing it, say that much. Go ahead, Dave.
Man got sacked 6 times, bro.
He might be punch drunk, bro.
Damn it, my bad. Justin Fields is ass. Okay. Let's just Justin Fields is ass.
Yeah, bro,
and every single person watching this live, including you two, owe Baker Mayfield an apology.
I want to see him do it against
Baker Mayfield deserves an apology.
I don't owe Shake and Bake nothing. Keep playing with him.
Baker Mayfield has found a home in Tampa Bay.
Okay, congratulations. Do it against the Eagles.
Wow.
Do it against the Eagles.
Someone can say, one can say the same thing about the Commanders. Play a real team. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh. We'll get to that.
Don't do that.
We'll get to that.
So don't do that.
No, I'm dead serious. I want to see Baker do it against the Eagles. Good.
No, since you want to attack. See, we want to bring your team up in this. Go play a real quarterback. How about that? Instead of lights of Danny fumbles and the remnants of one Zach Wilson. How about that?
We'll get to that at Cowboy Corner because I got something for y'all. I got something for you, Dio, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, all you bastards. I got something for all y'all.
The defense balled out, but I want do it against Jalen Hurts and give me a call.
Okay.
Living Eagles at 10 points. I will shut my mouth forever.
Okay.
None of them 10 points.
Last I checked, Dak Prescott did beat the Eagles last year, but that's none of my business.
No. I want your defense limited to 10 points and give me a call.
Okay. I want y'all to hold the Bills to 10 points. How about that?
That's not happening.
Okay. And guess what? And guess what? You guys play the Bills in December. You do that as well.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's move on. Baker. I want to see Baker do it against the Eagles.
The Los Angeles not so superchargers.
They choked again.
Did a choke job.
Can I take this, please? Can I take this, please? Can I please take this?
Sorry. Keep rushing. Chill out.
Yell at me again.
The Titans win 27-24 after the Chargers did the ultimate choke job and choked on their own throw up. You can continue now.
Kellen Moore.
You really blame this on Kellen Moore?
I blame this on Kellen Moore. You know why? Because all I heard was when Kellen Moore gets a quarterback that can actually throw the football, he will be all right. Jay Herbo can throw the football. And what happened? They are now 0-2. And Dak Prescott is 2-0. Does anybody see anything wrong with that? I do. I certainly do. Kellen Moore. Stop calling these stupid plays. Stop throwing the ball where you don't need to throw the ball. Just stop it. That's what got you kicked out of Dallas in the first place. Stop it. You lost to the Tennessee Titans. I will never let Kellen Moore forget this shit.
Dave, let me break.
I don't care. I don't care.
No.
Kellen Moore is 0-2.
No, I'm breaking this down the most simplest way.
Kellen Moore is 0-2.
You had your chance, Dave. Right. Let down talk.
Let me break this down the most simplest way I can. The Chargers did not lose this game offensively. They lost this game defensively.
Kellen Moore's 0-2.
Oh my gosh! Can you stop that? Now just continue talking. I'm muting you, bro. Shush. It continue.
Okay, before I was rudely interrupted about this Kellen Moore propaganda, the Chargers lost this game defensively. They lost this game defensively. You cannot allow Ryan Tannehill to throw bombs over Baghdad on your defense. You just can't.
I don't know who's going to that charge.
Like, bro, this is inexcusable. This is inexcusable, bro. Like, Ryan Tannehill is not that good, and he threw for 246 yards. The Chargers sacked Tannehill 5 times. 5 times. 5 times.
You allowed 27 points.
But you allowed 27 points to the Titans. The Titans, who scored 15 points last week against New Orleans.
They don't have any receiving pressure.
Outside of DeAndre Hopkins.
I like Treylon Burks, but
Treylon Burks had 79 yards receiving on three catches. 3 catches.
20, that's almost 25 yards. That's over 25 yards a pop.
He averaged 25 yards per catch.
Ridiculous.
That's terrible.
Ridiculous.
And then Derrick Henry ran for 80 yards. 80 yards. 80 yards. But I'll say this as well. I'm not going to blame Kellen Moore about overtime. That's on Herbert. Herbert got it, bro. I'm sick and tired of everybody not giving, criticizing Justin Herbert. Bruh, if you want to be an elite quarterback in this league, close it out. Close the game, bruh.
Yeah. I'm gonna get in Justin. I'm gonna get on Justin.
This is the game went into overtime. 3 plays, 3 straight pass plays, 3 straight incompletions. That's inexcusable, bruh.
Oh my gosh, here we go, Jazz.
Oh my god, it's inexcusable, bruh. 3 straight pass plays, 3 incompletions. Inexcusable, bruh. Inexcusable, bro.
I'm gonna get. Can I talk about one?
Yes, talk about your boy Jay Herbo.
Justin, your nickname has been revoked until proven otherwise. Your nickname has been revoked. You're now called Justin. Look here. All this little digging and ducking and this pussyfooting around you doing. Cut it out, Justin. Cut it out. Please, you throw the ball down the field, Justin. Get it together. Okay? You're 0-2. You don't win this week? Season's wrapped. Put in the gift box. Push this gift. Nice knowing you. You're going home. Bye-bye. Get out of here. Bye. In the defense, oh my gosh. Bro. Y'all allowing 31.5 points a game these first 2 weeks. I gave 36 last week to freaking Miami, and the Miami offense is actually explosive. This is not an explosive offense. There's no excuse for this. 27 points, and Derrick Henry did not have 100 yards rushing, and it's 27 points put on the board. So bump on Ryan Tannehill. To the bump Ryan Tannehill. That just threw 3 picks last week. Get the Chargers defense the hell out of my face. Get them all the hell out of my face.
And listen, and I'll say this. If Brandon Staley does not win this week against Minnesota, I will not be surprised if they fire him.
If Minnesota beats him, they should fire him. He should be fired. This is This is piss poor.
He's a defensive coach. He's a defensive coach.
And your defense is ass.
It's his ass.
It's trash. And you have return of the Mac. Ooh, yeah. And you got Joey Bosa rushing the passer. And you allow 30 points a week. Get these boys out my face. Get them out my face next game. Get them out my face. I'm going to put them in the shadow on myself in a little bit. They pissing me off. Just to get together. Don't go down the field.
Hey, Tone, let me ask you a question. Who do you think was calling those dink and dunk plays?
Good.
Kellen Moore.
Oh my gosh. Throw some deep routes down the field and he didn't want to throw.
No, he was hitting his deep throws, but he was too inaccurate. He was inaccurate in overtime. That's just pitiful.
I'm talking. This is a career thing with Justin. I ain't talking this week.
Oh yeah, it is a career.
Justin been a scary cat his whole damn career. Can't call his nickname no more. Revolt. Win a game. You get it back. Tough for never was. The comeback of the week, unquote. This foolishness. The New York Giants defeat the Arizona Cardinals 31-28 after being down 20 to Joshua Dobbs and Rondell Moore and the freaking Cardinals. I'm starting this crap off because I don't got time for it. Giants fans, do me a favor and shut the heck up. I don't hear nothing word from y'all. I want crap. You beat the freaking Cardinals. Y'all said the same thing to us in week 1 after 4 p.m. Y'all beat the Cardinals. So I'm going to say the same crap. You beat the freaking Arizona Cardinals. You want a freaking cookie? Y'all had no damn business being down 20-0 to the Cardinals. They could have scored 20 points and then scored a single offensive touchdown the week before. Get the Giants out of my face. In victory, I don't care. Get them out of my face. And Saquon's gone for 3 weeks. So bye to the next 3 weeks. You're going to play games. Bye. 3 losses. You'll be 1-4 when he comes back. Enjoy. Get the Giants out of my face. I'm done.
To be 100% fair, both teams are evenly matched. They both suck. Like let's just call.
They had no business being down 20 on the Joshua.
Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree.
No,
but at the
no
same time, what do you?
No
at the same time, somebody had to win this game. Somebody had to win this game, and it just turned out that the Giants came back and won. The Cardinals are not a good team, and you're the New York Giants, so it is what it is. You know, I got nothing to say. Like, look,
man.
Dave, get on the camera.
All right, JC. All right, I've been waiting for your ass.
Oh, y'all hear it. Oh my gosh.
Look, man. The Giants outscored in the second half 31-8.
Herbert is overrated.
Jay Herbo is overrated, bro. I'm sorry, he is.
His nickname was revoked from me
he's overrated. Like, and Staley should have been fired after they blew that 27-point lead in the playoff game.
He said, "Hush up, Dave."
I'll say this as well, but I'll say this as well. I'll give credit to Daniel Jones. He threw for 321 yards against Arizona, but you are correct. Without Saquon Barkley, they're not going anywhere. And guess who their next 3 games are against? It is against the 49ers. We'll preview that game later. They play the Seahawks on Monday Night Football, and then they play the Dolphins. Yeah.
They're going to get their doors blown off every week for the next 3 weeks. Enjoy the month of October being miserable. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, and by the way, and even if Saquon comes back, guess who they play week 6? The Buffalo Bills.
Enjoy getting your doors blown off. Matter of fact, everybody going to come in the Giants' house. They're going to come in there, ransack the refrigerator, take all their refreshments, take their liquor, and put in their fridge and leave out and just light that joint up. Take this big fat L every week. Take another L. Another L. We're gonna call him the little L man. Y'all gonna be losing every fucking week. Enjoy getting your ass kicked every week. No Saquon, all problems. Enjoy.
That's funny.
Bastards. I can't stand. I'm not even mad at Cowboys. I'm mad at these Giants fans. They talking all this trash about coming back on Arizona. Enjoy losing. Enjoy getting destroyed. Y'all about to get emasculated every week. I would call it the emasculated New York G-Men. Emasculation on 1,000. Enjoy. Tired of y'all. Y'all irritating. But nonetheless, 49ers Rams. Rams in this ball game.
Bro,
Rams
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you when I say this. I think everybody's been sleeping on the Rams. Everybody was sleeping
Rams
on the
like a decent football team, man. I can't hold it.
Man.
They got McVay, still got Stafford, so
I'll be real with you. As long as Aaron Donald and Matt Stafford is healthy, and they get Cooper Kupp back in 2 weeks.
That rookie receiver he got, David.
Look.
Nakua, whatever his name is.
Listen, look at Puka, Tutu Atwell, along with Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee. The Rams should at least get a wild card spot. I think
no Van involved, no Van Jefferson involved.
Oh yeah, and Van Jefferson as well. But they don't throw the ball.
Man, it might not throw the ball. Hopefully, I don't know when they're gonna do it.
And I'll say this about the Rams offensive line. Stafford's only been sacked once.
That's surprising.
That's once, but they still can't run the football. I know they about to get rid of Cam Akers, but Kyron Williams, God bless him. But at the same time, I want to talk about the Super Gremlins.
Oh my God.
The San Francisco 49ers are the Super Gremlins of the NFL.
the San Francisco Super Gremlins.
Yes, they're the Super Gremlins, man.
Man, where my shiesty at?
Yeah, that exactly. As long as Brock Purdy still hasn't lost the game when he played a full 4 quarters. McCaffrey is leading the league in rushing. They got Debo involved early. Ayuk probably not playing tomorrow, Thursday night, but it really doesn't matter. Kittle hasn't even been involved in the game plan yet. The defense, yeah, they struggled against Matt Stafford, but Stafford, they got the ball out his hands quick. But they did force 2 turnovers in the 4th quarter on the 49ers. Well, against the Rams. My apologies. Against the Rams. But look, man, I know all the Cowboy fans are going to be are hyped up, juiced up. They about to be 4-0 heading into Santa Clara. But we all know who their kryptonite is. It's the Super Gremlins.
Super Gremlins.
Why are you leaving?
Yeah.
Why are you leaving?
I know.
Why you leave, Dave? Come on back. The Super Gremlins, you know the Super Gremlins.
Super Gremlins?
Yeah, you know the 49ers and the Super Gremlins. Like, come on, yo. Come on.
They really there for real.
Yo, come on back, Dave. Come on back, Dave. He
said BRB. He said he'd be right back. Unquote.
Yeah, but you know the Super Gremlins, they got the job done. You know, the Rams ain't going nowhere. They're the Super Gremlins. hey, chat. If you like the 49ers as the Super Gremlins, please put a 1 in the chat. Please put a 1 up in the air. But outside of that, you know, they're the best team in the NFC. Like, they're the best team in the NFC. Hell, they're the best team in the NFL. So, okay. It is what it is.
Jared's hilarious.
It is what it is. All right. We can move. See?
Super Gremlin. Shout out to Jairus.
Yeah,
Super Gremlin. I'm rocking with the nickname. I like it.
Yeah.
They about to be Super Gremlin to the Cowboys in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It was the real offense then. We gotta wait for Dave to come back. Screw the Cowboys.
I mean, we can do Commanders before the Cowboys. It doesn't really make a difference.
Let's just do the Commanders game. Let's get started. Commanders survive. 33-35 to advance to 2-0. As Russell Wilson played well in the first half when Sierra was not cheating on him. And in the second half, Future was hitting the free bands dance, and Russ stopped playing like trash again. Evander Ford gets his first pick of his career. Howe is him. Shout out to Sam Howe. 29 for 37, 299, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. No turnovers at all, by the way. Cowboys fans, Giants fans, and Eagle fans. And it's starting to look like the Commanders have himself a quarterback. And Commanders put up 35 points. Brian Robinson over 100 all-purpose yards. Terry McLaurin catching passes over 3 freaking Broncos. It's lit over here in Commanders Nation. So Commanders Corner. Dio, what are your thoughts on this game, sir?
Well, I was in the A, and I really didn't watch this game like that until today. For the show,
lit outside.
I was outside, but outside of that, I'll say this: the Commanders won this game more than the Broncos lost it. When you sack Russell Wilson 7 times, you deserve to win. Plain and simple, you deserve to win. The first half was a little shaky because they gave up that bomb to Marvin Mims. They allowed some rookie running back named Jaleel McLaughlin to score his first touchdown. And, you know, Marvin Mims cooked him. It is what it is. He cooked him. But the turning point in the game is when Jamin Davis stripped Russell Wilson, and they scored their touchdown after that. Terry caught that ball in the second half to get them to tie the game up. Brian Robinson had arguably one of his best games as an all-purpose back, and it's good to see Chase Young finally get a sack. It's good to see Chase get that sack. It's good.
Because you say he's playing well. That's a good.
Yeah,
look.
Chase was great in this game. So was Tez.
Him and Tez were a problem, man.
Yeah, him, Tez, and Deron Payne took over the game. Now, I would like to see Jonathan Allen join the party as well, but you know he couldn't.
I think he was a little hobbled because we saw a lot of Abdullah Anderson in that second half, and when you see a bunch of John Allen out there.
Yeah, but
shout out Abdullah Anderson. He had a good game too. And John
but I'm not. But at the same time, I'm not sipping the Commanders Kool-Aid yet. I want to see them do it against Buffalo, and it's not going to be. It's going to be a daunting task, but
let's
see what Buffalo. Let's see what they do against Buffalo, and if they beat Buffalo or can keep it competitive against Buffalo, then I'll sip the Kool-Aid a little bit, but I'm hesitant. I ain't
gonna lie. If they beat Buffalo, I'm drinking this Kool-Aid like it's Casamigos. I'm drunk. Let's go. I'm talking all type of trash. Cowboy fans can get it. I don't care if they beat the brakes off Arizona. I don't care. I don't care what the other teams in the division do. We beat Buffalo. I don't want to hear nothing. That shuts up everybody. Oh, you ain't beat nobody. We beat somebody now. We beat Josh Allen. What you gotta say? What else do you have to say? What more can you say? In my Louis T voice. What else can you say? Nothing. Ohio's trash. Okay. All right. We had to score probably 30 to beat these fools. So
Denver's defense is not that bad. And Washington made them look bad. So
arguably, Denver has a top 10, 12 defense in the league. And they got emasculated on TV.
All right, where the Cowboy fan at?
He come on, man. Come on, bro. All this come back and leaving and coming back. You gotta come on, bro. We got work in the morning. Bring your behind back here. We'll recap all the other games real quick. Wow, we're waiting on him. Sunday Night Football. Dolphins, Patriots. Patriots beat themselves. 17-24. Dolphins did nothing special in this game. That's it. I'm gonna sell you. Dial's a Commanders fan like we are. Left hand up, damn it. Left hand up.
I'll say this. Tua was accurate. 21 for 30, 249. But this game was not about Tua. This all was about the run game. Raheem Mostert had 121 yards rushing. and 2 TDs. Look, but this was about the run game and the Dolphins defense. The Dolphins defense got after Mac Jones. Mac Jones got sacked 4 times. They was hitting him.
My man, Mac looked like his actual government name. My man looked like McCorkle out that jump.
Yeah, and then they turned the ball over at an opportune time. They had 2 fumbles in the first half, and in the second half they want to make this big old comeback and whatnot. Nah, bro, the Dolphins better than y'all. That's why we picked them. That's why we picked them.
And they scored 21. They scored 24 without Reek doing anything.
Yeah, Reek only had 40 yards received.
Shout out to Christian Gonzalez. He had a nice night on Reek, man. I was actually impressed. But nonetheless, the Patriots thing.
Listen, Waddle cooked them too, so it doesn't even make a difference.
And Waddle did his thing. All right, so Saints Panthers fall to 0-2 as they are struggling with this young quarterback and no weapons. And the Saints did what they're supposed to do.
I'll be real with you. It's not the weapons. I don't think it's the weapons.
They can't create separation.
It's not. To me, it's not the weapons. When I watched that game in its entirety, it's the offensive line.
It's the line, but I also say the receivers because they don't create separation.
Okay,
Adam Thielen creates no separation. DJ Chark creates no separation. He creates no separation. They don't get open.
Adam Thielen is old. DJ Chark is a speedy wide receiver. All he do is drink go routes. Jonathan Mingo didn't get the ball until the second half. Hayden Hurts didn't get the ball in the second half. They couldn't run the football with Miles Sanders nor Chuba Hubbard. It's all on the offensive line.
I'm not disagreeing the offensive line is bad. I'm not disagreeing with you. When as bad as I see some Kansas City offensive lines look, when receivers create separation on these shorter routes, the ball can get out their hands. If you can't create separation, the ball's gonna be patting. You're gonna keep patting. That's when a young quarterback that just doesn't want to doesn't process quickly. He's gonna keep patting, sack. And when you got a run game because your offensive line sucks, that makes it even worse for you. So I completely agree the offensive line is bad, but these receivers have to separate. If they do not separate, nothing's going to change.
And also, we have to give New Orleans credit. They ran for 134 yards. So
with no Alvin Kamara, by the way.
Yeah, with no Alvin Kamara. And Derek Carr decided in the second half, let me get the ball to Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed. So, New Orleans, congratulations. Good for them.
Yeah, Slam Boy had a couple catches too. Shout out to Slam Boy.
Yeah.
My man do not rock with Slam Boy at all.
No, I mean, he cool. He cool as long as he. But I saw a video that Derek Brown was about to give him the Beats by Dre because he was talking so much crap in the second.
He was talking way too reckless. Let's get to the second half of the Monday night doubleheader. Browns Steelers win 26-22. Nick Chubb, we're going to talk about the Nick Chubb injury. Deshaun Watson was absolutely freaking horrifically bad. He was disgusting. And George Pickens is a freaking problem. There's not much outside of George Pickens on offense.
Hold up, buddy. Hold up. I know we like to say George Pickens was bad. I know you want to say Deshaun Watson was bad. Kenny Pickett was no good either.
Oh, he was bad. No,
he was terrible.
That still the offense was disgusting.
The Steelers offense.
The defense won in the ball game.
The Steelers offense couldn't generate a run game. Najee Harris and Jalen Warren was not good at all. Defense and Kenny Pickett was terrible. Outside that one pass play that he threw the ball to George Pickens, he was no good. And yes, Deshaun Watson was terrible. But if you look at it, his first interception was not his fault. The second, the 2 fumbles was dumb luck. And Njoku got stripped. What the hell were we supposed to do with that? So, Cleveland's defense is the truth. They should have won this game. Cleveland should have won this game, but you was right. Deshaun was terrible. He was terrible. I don't know what the hell everybody else is doing, but yeah. I guess we can go to Cowboy Corner. let me get this out the way right now about the Cowboys and the Jets. I'm not blaming this all on Zach Wilson. Nathaniel Hackett should have called more run plays because Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook should not be touching the ball 8 times combined. That's inexcusable. They should have been running the ball on the Cowboys, but they fell behind too much in the first half. Outside that explosive touchdown to Garrett Wilson, the Jets couldn't generate any offense. They couldn't block Micah Parsons. They just couldn't block. They couldn't generate no runs. They couldn't generate no holes for Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall to run the football. And Zach Wilson, I'm not gonna say he was terrible, but he just didn't have no time to throw it in the pocket. Because every time he dropped back, somebody, Michael Parsons was in his backfield. He got sacked. How many times Zach Wilson got sacked? Zach Wilson got sacked 3 times, but it felt like he got sacked a lot.
Yeah.
And you're not winning no game running for 64 yards, especially with Breece Hall having 9 yards rushing and Dalvin Cook only has 7 yards rushing. You just can't. You just can't. You just can't, bro. And then the Jets defense was more disappointing to me because you allow CeeDee Lamb to go off and you didn't put Sauce Gardner on him.
Facts. I don't know what the heck that was.
Like, Sauce should have. And the one time they did put, the one time CD was on Sauce's side, Sauce almost had a pick 6.
Facts.
So, kudos to the Cowboys. They did what they were supposed to do to beat a team that was not playing without their starting quarterback. But, I'm not going to crown the Cowboys the best team in the league because they beat the Jets without Aaron Rodgers. So, you go ahead.
They beat the Jets with Zach Wilson. Right? You feel like you want a cookie? I don't care. Defense is them. Give them the credit. They went in there, did what they're supposed to do, dominate a offense that is lacking their starting quarterback, and they allowed one big play that was explosive to Garrett Wilson. And after that, they just shut it down and said enough is enough. Took Breece Hall away, took Dalvin Cook away, tried to make Zach Wilson beat them, and clearly Zach Wilson was completely incapable. Period. Offensively,
even though he hit that slant pass to Garrett Wilson, and by the way,
that's the one explosive they got.
And by the way, don't let your eyes deceive you. Garrett Wilson was cooking Diggs and Gilmore.
Yeah, he was getting open.
He was getting open. It's just that Zach was not throwing him the football. So
yeah. So I completely agree. And the Cowboys offense, I'm not shocked they scored 30 points.
Even though they
can't. When you're getting extra possessions because they keep going 3 now every freaking time and get the freaking ball, eventually gonna score points. Like, come on, bro. Like, defense can't be on the field forever. Like,
yo, I saw a stat that the Cowboys had like damn near 50 plays on the Jets side of the field. That's inexcusable. That's on the Jets offense, bro. Like, you gotta get some.
You gotta move the ball. You gotta get a first down. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for tonight's show, man.
Listen, Mr. Dave, I don't know what the hell. Oh, let's just pick this damn Thursday night game. The Niners are beating the damn Giants. I'm not wasting my time with that.
They're gonna blow them out. I'm not talking about these fools. The massacre, emasculation of the Giants starts Thursday night. So
yeah, the Super Gremlins get the job done. We ain't wasting our time with
that. The Giants are getting obliterated. All right, that's gonna do it for us, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe to the DDT Football Podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe to the PSN Commanders Network. Guys, be easy, be safe, stay healthy. We will be back Friday evening for our week 3 predictions. I think we should start probably putting out records for each week.
We should. And
so
also,
we'll this week, Dio, just we write down our picks and then whatever record we give.
And also, we should pick at least one college football game.
I'm down. That's cool.
And it will be
high profile ones. I'm not doing the ones that I'm not.
We're only picking one. We're picking the only game that mattered this week. It's Colorado and Oregon.
Facts. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. And also Notre Dame, Ohio State. Whatever.
That's fine. We can pick those two. That's fine. All right, so that's what we're doing for us, man. Y'all enjoy the stream. Watch on the playback. Go get your podcast from Apple, Spotify, where you get your podcast from. So also subscribe to the channel. Watch these live streams in totality so we get our watch hours up. Very appreciate that. And y'all, man, y'all have a good night, man. Y'all be easy, man. Have a great evening. Get some sleep. Let's run back tomorrow. Let's get to the hump day and get over the hump. I will tell Tim about JTP Uncut. We might get a little spicy with the DDT JTP thing, man. Put all of us on one stream. And I know Dave and oh my gosh. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do. I'm going to text Tim and Jairus today. And our next DT Football Podcast episode will be a JTP Uncut DT Football Podcast collaboration. I'm going to contact Tim, contact Jairus. We getting this Jairus Dave thing over with. We're not doing this anymore. We're not doing the trash talk. Y'all can hop on the stream and talk y'all trash. I will mute myself. I want to hear this.
Listen, we'll do this for week 3 in general. So if they want to, and DDT is basically stands for our names basically.
Dave, Dio, and Tom. So.
Yeah. So
there you go. That's what it stands for. That's what DT Football Podcast stands for. And same with JTP. You know what I'm saying? Jairus, Tim, and Protect. So that's what the JTP Uncut show is, and DT Football Podcast shows that. So we should all hop on the stream and do this. I know Jairus can do Saturdays. I can do next Saturday. Not this Saturday. But next Saturday. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yeah. I knew what it stands for. I'm just messing with Dave. You a troll. We're out of here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next one, man.